Today we are going to be cooking spaghetti pie with homemade garlic bread. These are the ingredients that we will be using. All right, we're going to be boiling our noodles. We're going to be eight minutes on the noodles. All right, in our hamburger we had 1 clove of garlic. We're going to be adding in our sauce now. Today we're going to be using the Prego traditional spaghetti sauce. We're going to do a light coating of garlic powder and a little bit more Italian seasoning. All right, we added in our spaghetti sauce. Now we're going to give it a stir. All right, just stir this all in quick. Okay, we're going to be adding in 4 slices of butter with the noodles. And we're going to be stirring that in to get that butter to melt. Keep the noodles from sticking together. All right, we're going to be adding 1 egg. And then also we're going to be doing 1/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. Then we're going to stir this all together. Okay, next we're going to be dumping in our spaghetti noodles. And then we're going to make a shell out of these. We'll just work the sides. All right, we're going to be adding in our ricotta cheese. For this, we're going to use about 3 large tablespoons. We just want to spread this around. This is how we like to have it. You can add more ricotta cheese if you like, but this is the amount that we usually normally use. All right, next we're going to be adding in 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. And then we're going to be putting on a layer of our hamburger and our sauce. All right, next we're going to be adding in the rest of the mozzarella cheese on top. All right, our mozzarella cheese is all spread out over the top. We're going to be putting this in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Then we're going to come back and check on it. All right, we're going to be slicing our garlic bread. Right, next, we're going to be melting our butter for our garlic bread. We're going to be using 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to add in a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of Italian seasoning. We're going to put this in the microwave and melt it, and then we'll be adding it on. All right, our butter is melted. We're going to be putting it on both sides, and we're going to be putting it in the oven for 5 minutes, and we'll check on it, and then we're going to flip them. All right, now we're going to be doing the other side. 2 tablespoons of the garlic butter will do 2 slices of bread. So I went back and added another 2 tablespoons of butter. All right, now we're going to be putting them into the oven. And again, you only want to have them in here for a few minutes. We'll go ahead and flip them, and then we'll check on them in a few minutes. All right, that was about 7 minutes. Let's see how these look. We're going to give them a turn. Okay, that's about the way we like them. We're going to put them back in for about another 5 minutes. All right, our garlic bread is done. We used a sourdough bread for this homemade garlic bread. We're going to be adding on a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and we're going to put it in for a few minutes, and then this will be done. Everything is done. It is time to eat. If you guys like what we're doing, subscribe to our channel. Give us a like on our videos. We're going to be posting these about 1 or 2 a week.